when this moment happens, it's going to be emotional. Kreese and Silver, I'm just going to jump straight into it, guys. Kreese and Silver, for me, I think given the amount of backstory and just the level of nuance that they've given to both of the characters of John Kreese and Terry Silver, from, being just Saturday morning-ish to these incredibly layered characters with a lot of depth, how they're different but same. They both walk two different worlds, but they're very, very similar to one another. I very much firmly believe that when this moment happens, now it doesn't have to happen in a fight, but it wouldn't be Cobra Kai without there being some kind of, so there's going to be a fight. When Kreese and Silver throw down, okay, because it would be the biggest missed opportunity if they don't. For one, they need to give Kreese a massive power buff. Like, I hate to, I know I always rag on people that use those terms, but we need to give Kreese a massive power buff. Young Kreese, always on smoke. Current day Kreese, against Terry Silver, this current day, So give him a little bit of a buff. Now, when these two go head to head, I want this fight to be emotional as hell. I want it to be very much a Captain America Winter Soldier kind of vibe. I want Steve and Bucky. I want that kind of fight. Now, I don't know how I would feel about other characters getting involved. The only characters I could see being involved are Master Kim and Johnny. I would keep it to those four specifically. Tori and Robbie could be a key, but I think, because Tori and Robbie will be the legacy, like the new blood characters that we pass the torch on for when the show inevitably is picked up 8 years from now or whatever. I think you need to keep the focus specifically on Johnny, Kreese, Silver, and Master Kim, like the four of them. And, Master Kim isn't as important to that right now, but he's important to the dynamic of Sensei Kim and Kreese, like that little trio there. So maybe that could be separate, but focusing just on Silver and Kreese, just them two, I really think it's a huge shame that we haven't had as many, fight scenes with these guys across the entirety of the show. I feel like season 4, we had a moment to have a fight scene with the pair of them, doing party time together. And this is why I also think it's very likely they could throw down. But I also want to put the idea out there. With Master Kim's introduction, not only does the show's jumping the shark in 50 levels there. This guy should be old. He should be in the, I say this in context, he should be in the ground. He's an old man, I think the introduction of Master Kim has changed so much in regards to these two characters and the dynamic. And I could see there being a moment where them two are fighting. It's emotional. It's brothers going at each other. They're fighting against each other. What I could see happening, them doing a 180 and turning on Master Kim. And it could be akin to, I don't know, Megatron helping Optimus in Dark of the Moon. Things like that. Magneto helping the X-Men. It's moments like that where it's not like they're buddy-buddy. There's a lot of bad blood. But they will team up with each other if there's someone else in their way. And there could be a moment where they both just team up on him. Wouldn't that be so sweet? Like, you'd have to earn it. It would have to make sense. You couldn't just do it because, hey, member, with the party time from Karate Kid 3. You couldn't just do it for member berries or, hey, do you remember this? You have to earn it. It has to feel organic. You can't just shoehorn it in there. But I do feel like when the fight happens between these two, it's going to be emotional. It's going to be compelling. And they'll, imagine a fight scene playing out between the pair of them as they remember flashbacks of the journey they've been on, the history, the Cobra Kai never dies, getting the matching tattoos. They're friends. They're brothers. They're not just friends. They're brothers. These two are brothers. They have been brothers since day one. And the show has a massive emphasis on brotherhood. And I really feel like there could be a moment where we're in line for a Silver and Kreese versus Master Kim fight. And I know it sounds goofy as hell. I know, but I just feel like there could be a moment for that. And it's going to be goofy to see, but hey, we're in the same universe as Miyagi throwing down with Silver and Kreese. But I mean, then again, that was a 60-year Miyagi. This is like a 100-year-old Master Kim. So I could be completely wrong and that may never happen. But I need that. The point being, I need there to be emotional gravity between these two. We haven't seen these two interact since the end of season 4. Yes, there was that moment where John was talking to himself and he saw Silver, and Silver like was a physical manifestation. Yeah, I'm not counting that. I like the actual person. We haven't seen them interact since the end of season 4, and they've both been screwed over. They've both suffered losses at the hands of Cobra Kai and their own egos and their own, you know, oh, nothing can phase me or touch me kind of thing. So it would be interesting to see how that plays out. So guys and girls, jump in the comment section down below. I will see you in another video very soon. And man, it will be emotional when these two throw down. It'll be emotional.